Good afternoon, Mount Juliet family and friends. Today's Friday afternoon, right here before the weekend. Want to thank everybody else for joining us on today. I'm actually out here at Charlie Daniels Park with our new Parks Director, Russ Hudson. Russ, thank you for being here today, sir. And
Absolutely.
I've got a lot of questions for you as we're closing out the physical budget year. I know on Facebook we've already been talking about where people are talking about, well, we're going to be talking about money and talking about the budget. But we did this last year because we had some residents that were really into what the city was doing. And so this is, I think, year 2, year 3 for us that we're going to go out and start talking. And of course, I've got a lot of questions for you. So as we get into it, hopefully we can just go ahead and go down the list. So hopefully you're ready for it, okay?
Let's see.
Awesome. Well, so what's right around the corner is 4th of July. Can we talk a little bit about that and the event, how you guys are setting it up this year?
Absolutely. So we're going to have our 4th of July event at Circle P Ranch again, like we have the last few years. It's a long planning to get this event going. We've been planning on it since, I guess, late January, early February is when planning starts for it. So we're excited about it. We have it all worked out, all set up, ready to go. It will be July 4th. Gates will open at 4:30. The event will start at 5:30. We'll have some live music performances there, as well as fireworks, food trucks, and just a great family atmosphere, great event to come out and enjoy with the family, get a way to spend your 4th of July, America's 250th birthday.
Awesome. Yeah, it's going to be a big show this year.
Right.
It's always bigger and better, right?
Right, absolutely. I think we got a good lineup of entertainment that we have coming, so I think it'll be a great show.
Awesome. I'm excited about that. And obviously we're right here in front of Charlie Daniels. We got the water park right behind us.
Yes, sir.
We got some new playground equipment for the folks that may not have been out here. It has been out here for quite some time. But tell us a little bit about Leo Land and the water park and kind of bring us up to speed about that if you don't mind.
Absolutely. So I'll start first with the splash pad here. It opened up the Tuesday after Memorial Day is when it always opened. It'll close the Tuesday after Labor Day. It's open Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays and Saturdays from 11 to 6. It is open on Tuesdays and Thursdays. It opens at 10 a.m. From 10 to 11 is for 4 and under. We let the little ones come out and have an hour to themselves. So if you have a child that's 4 years old or younger, come out on Tuesdays or Thursdays at 10 a.m. so they'll get an hour of play to themselves without the big kids running them over.
Sure.
And everything. And then Sundays it's open from 1 to 5. So.
Awesome. Now Leo Land, that's fairly new. There's going to be, we've already accomplished phase 1, and the partners that actually helped develop that.
So Stephen Whitehouse and Friends. Stephen Whitehouse has a great charity organization, local. They help a lot of Middle Tennessee families out. They partnered with the city last year, took some of the golf scramble money and donated to the city to get the first piece of equipment, the all-inclusive merry-go-round that I know a lot of people have probably seen. It's been on the news, on our Facebook page, and other things, so I know people are aware of it. This year we're excited. We're thankful that Stephen is also committed again this year to donating some money, as well as we put some money in our budget to assist this year and kind of join forces this year with it. And so we have that coming. We've been speaking to some people. We've got somewhat of a good design that we feel good about and a future cost of what it's going to cost to complete. So we're hoping, fingers crossed, that we'll be able to come in with the money this year to go ahead and complete the whole thing and not have to worry about a phase 3, but we'll have to wait and see on that. But we're real excited about it. The all-inclusive section addition is really great. We're excited to get something for all kids to come enjoy.
I love it. I love it. Now, also right here at Charlie Daniels, outside of the splash pad, all the beautiful park, the walking tracks. We also have the farmers market. Correct? Can you tell me a little bit about the farmers market? Because we got new residents and past residents that are always asking those types of questions.
Right. So the farmers market is open now. It is officially open. It's here every Saturday from 8 to 1. And it'll be here every Saturday through the end of October. I think October 31st, Halloween, is actually the last Saturday this year, so that'll be the last day that it'll be open. But yep, every Saturday from 8 to 1, we'll have our farmers market. We have several vendors here, a lot of good stuff, so come out and make sure y'all check them out. They'd really appreciate it. Local farmers need all the support they can get. So
I love it.
We encourage everybody to come out and shop with them and, show them some love.
Oh yeah, they've got great products out here, and it's a good opportunity to meet your neighbors as well.
Right,
so
absolutely.
So all of these different things here at Charlie Daniels. I almost forgot to mention we do have some nightlife on movie nights, right?
Yes, sir. We actually what is today? Last Friday, I guess, was our first movie night. It was a great turnout. Kerry Majors that does our movie in the park, he said it was one of the larger crowds we've had in a long time. So he said it was awesome. We have them the first Friday of every month. other than July and September this year, we're going to run them the second Friday of the month just because of the holidays. You know, July 3rd is a Friday, so we figured a lot of families will be doing family stuff, vacations, and cookouts and everything. So we're going to bump that one back to the second Friday, as well as the Labor Day weekend is the first Friday as well this year. So we're going to bump that one to the second Friday in September. But other than that, the next one in July will be the second Friday. August will be the first Friday, but we just don't have a specific time they start. They just normally start, a little bit after sunset, dusk, whatever you want to call it. So, but come out, enjoy. It's a great time. It's something fun to do with the family. Get the kids out. They're always kid-friendly movies. So
I love it. Now, obviously, at the beginning of this conversation, we talked about bringing everything all together, and we see the parks, we see all of this different beautiful development. Obviously there is a story behind it on how we get to where we are today. And you and I were talking about the compliance side and getting surveys out to make sure that we're also in compliant with the state.
Right.
So can you go into some detail on what kind of surveys that you're going to be putting out for the citizens of Mount Juliet?
Yep. So we are working on updating our master plan. We have a parks master plan that is currently out of compliance. Technically, we're going to get back in compliance this year. It expired, and so to be able to apply for TDEC grants, you have to have your master plan updated every 5 years. Our 5 years ended in May, so we're getting back on it to get back in compliance so we can be back eligible for TDEC grants. But along with that comes with a lot of getting the public's input and everything. So we will be having a survey. It'll be posted on our Facebook page. We'll have QR codes posted around our parks, on yard signs at all our different parks and greenway trails. In our community center building, we'll have the QR code posted there as well. So I encourage everybody to, once we post that and announce that it's out, I encourage everybody to please go out, fill out a survey, get the public's input, good or bad. We want to hear it all. We want to make sure we're getting everybody's input, no matter what it may be. So I do encourage that the public, obviously, like I said, definitely give us their input, as well as once we get to a certain point and we get closer to finishing out the master plan, we'll have a couple public meetings as well for the public to come to and kind of give some input. So be looking out for those dates and those announcements of when those meetings will be. And like I said, I encourage everybody to come out and let us know how good we're doing or what areas we're lacking in or whatever the case may be. We definitely want people's input and to have everybody, feel like their voices are being heard.
Sure, I get it. So between the pickleball courts, the tennis courts, the beautiful playground behind us, we've covered 4th of July, compliance. Is there anything else that we're missing out there? There's so many parks that we have within the city.
Yeah, I mean, this
so
is
much
just,
stuff is going
obviously
on.
Charlie Daniels is our main attraction, but we have 8 other satellite parks that I encourage that are listed on our website. We have Jones Family Park and Robinson Park in the middle of town. We have Will Sellers Bark Park on the south side of town, as well as Mundy Park. We have our Ethan Page Park, which is an 18-hole 3-par Frisbee golf course. I mean, we have several parks scattered across the city, as well as miles of greenway trails that we hope everybody's enjoying. We encourage everybody to get out and enjoy them. And like I said, and you don't have to wait just for the survey. If you have something that you feel like we need to know about, we encourage y'all to call the office inside the community center and just, email anything y'all need to do to get a hold of us. We encourage that, we love getting feedback from the public, like I said, good or bad. We encourage everybody to let us know how we're doing.
One more thing I almost forgot to mention, just want to say thank you. I mean, obviously this is my second term being part of the Parks Board. It's always been an honor to work with the entire staff that's volunteers there, as well as the appointed seats.
Right.
We have a great Parks Board, and I'm very blessed that, and thank you for everything that you've done. I'm just going down the list here. This is the Christmas parade, the welcoming home for Barry Wilmore. We've got 2 years now that you've taken care of the 4th of July events.
Yes, sir.
Am I missing anything else that you've done such a great job on that I think our citizens need to make sure that they understand the time and effort that you put in as a parks director, and we appreciate it.
Well, I appreciate that. I mean, it's definitely, there's a lot that goes into these events, but it would be wrong for me to take credit for it. I mean, obviously the parks team is great. I mean, everybody's been here for at least 3 to 4 years, minimum. So, I mean, our staff was great. When I stepped in as interim, they was behind me 100%. I mean, they helped make it happen. I mean, they were probably just as important, if not more important than, I was stepping into that role. I was just the person that was at the front, but I mean, they were all behind me. So the staff's great. I can't take credit for any of that.
I understand.
That's definitely them, but I do appreciate all the kind words. I mean, I appreciate, the support from our Parks Board when I did step into that position, and as well as our Board of Commissioners. I mean, everybody was very supportive. Other departments stepped in. You know, they made sure that I had everything I needed to go forward. They also made sure police, fire, public works, I mean, they all stepped in and all made sure that we was covered everywhere that we needed to be for those large events that we had, you know, all right there close together. So I appreciate all them. And I mean, yeah, it's just the city as a whole, we pull together and everybody works together. So I can't, you know, it's just.
I understand. Well, you know what? It's great to have a strong conductor driving the bus, making sure that we are all going to get to our destination safely. And I think that you've done a great job, and greatly appreciate everything that you're doing for us. And thank you for being so humble and giving some credit back to the rest of the team, because I know it is a team effort. It really
absolutely
is. So thank you, Ross.
Thank you.
I love it. Ross, well, listen, hey, I appreciate your time today. And for the folks, please continue to communicate. You know, it's not just about waiting for the surveys to come out. As our Parks Director had mentioned, we want to hear about it daily. You know, if there's something that you see that there's a safety concern, or if there's just something that should be brought up to our attention for awareness, please give us that opportunity to fix it before somebody else should have to report it as well. So with that, I'm Bill Trivett, Vice Mayor and City Commissioner for the City of Mount Juliet, and very blessed to be here today. And Ross, thank you so much for your time.
Absolutely.
I know you're very busy, and I want to give you back your Friday afternoon. So
Absolutely.
Thank you, sir.
I appreciate it. Everybody have a great weekend.
Thank you.